Welcome, welcome, welcome. We are the 9D Collective Pleiadians. We're so very grateful and happy to be here talking to you, delivering messages and light codes through the channel. That is Will. We thank you very much for your channeling. We thank you very much for your presence, for your heart, and for your intentions, and for your presence, and for your existence on the planet right now. We would like you to know first that your existence, your presence on the planet at this time and space is very, very important. We thank you for your being. We want you to know that you matter, that your being is in itself a very important piece of these cosmic puzzle of this ascension process that Mother Earth is currently going through. And if you were able to see yourselves from our perspective, you would never doubt, you would never question whether or not you are worthy of all the things that you envision and all the things that you dream about. We would like you to really tap into your inner power and know that you are powerful because you are human. Connecting with the higher dimensions, connecting with your higher self and with the multidimensional aspects of your soul and your spirit guides team is just a way to make you stronger and more powerful. But we never for once want you to feel like you have to escape the reality that you're in. For we understand that, yes, sometimes it can be overwhelming and challenging for the human composition, the human brain, because you are still experiencing a large spectrum of emotions and you are still living in a very dualistic reality. We understand that. But we will say, yes, you are powerful because you are moving through this experience while opening yourself up to connecting with the spiritual realm, the galactic realm, Mother Nature herself, and co-creating a new reality, whatever it is that you call it. We'll say the 5D new reality, the new Earth, which is actually an old Earth because Mother Earth was originally a 5D planet, meaning she had connections with the Galactic Federation. She was a part of the Galactic Federation, an active part. She wasn't alone. She wasn't just a planet that felt like it was alone in this massive infinite universe. She was a part, an active part of the evolution of the universe, and now she's returning to that state. And you are doing the same. You are returning to your state of being a galactic being, of a of being a multi-dimensional being who embraces the human aspect of yourself, who accepts and loves the human in you. So we feel like this is an important message, especially for those who consider themselves to be star seeds, who feel like Earth is not their home, who sometimes feel like this experience, this human experience, is just too much, and you feel tired, and at times you feel weak. And we understand again that it can be challenging, and we don't ever want you to not feel whatever it is that you're feeling, but we will say that these feelings might come up because you are resisting your own growth and expansion and evolution, because you might be resisting your very nature of a multidimensional being. There is nowhere to escape because you are here, you are there, you are everywhere. You are a multidimensional soul, and your soul has chosen to incarnate on this planet in this time for a reason. The reason being is to evolve and to learn the lessons that you needed to learn. And your soul has this neutral, higher dimensional panoramic view of your journey and your evolution. So it has chosen all the lessons for you. They're not punishments, they're just lessons so that you can evolve. And ultimately, we'll say this, that evolution is a return to source. You are returning to your source, whether you see it as your higher self, as your monad, or as the source of all, the one consciousness, as we like to say, or the creator or God, however you resonate. Everything is that one consciousness having an experience of something. And you might think from a linear perspective that evolution means progression, means arriving somewhere. There's no place to arrive. This is a constant thing that's happening. You are in constant evolution. And so when you resist the experience of being a human, when you resist any experience, when you resist the natural flow of growth and expansion, you are also resisting this process of evolution. You are feeling perhaps comfortable being stagnant, but there is no growth when you're stagnant. And right now, we're saying this because right now, Earth is moving at a rapid pace of healing and ascension, which means that she's providing you with the arena, let's say, to also evolve and heal and learn whatever it is that you need to learn, but most importantly, to share and give to others and start living from that level of consciousness where you see yourself as a powerful multidimensional being and most importantly, a being of light and love. This is the new Earth. This is what we mean when we talk about this 5D level of consciousness is about you embodying Christ consciousness fully. That means love as a state of consciousness. And when you are operating from this level of consciousness, you do not resist growth and change. You do not judge others, including yourself, because you understand that everything is connected. Everything came from the same source and everything is returning to the same source. And so now, when you think about something that perhaps you are worried about, perhaps you are struggling with a topic, with an issue in your life, and we want you to now see that thing from this higher dimensional perspective that we are offering. you. There's nowhere to arrive. There's nowhere to achieve. There's nothing to achieve. There's no actual end. Everything starts over. Everything moves through cycles. Whatever you might be perceiving as an end is the beginning of a new cycle. And you are always returning to your source. This is the journey that you're on. There isn't any rush because we understand that linear time and space is something that's very real for you. And you might be thinking, I'm behind, I'm late, I'm not where I'm supposed to be, I'm not there. But again, if you turn your focus inward and connect with this higher dimensional perspective that we're offering, you are able to surrender and trust that all is well. That is not to say that you are going to be completely passive and perhaps apathetic to your human experience. It's actually quite the opposite. You are going to feel inspired to take inspired action, to move through this life with more joy, with more will to live, with more excitement, knowing that this is an opportunity that your soul has given you to continue to grow and evolve. And even though some of these issues and challenges might feel unpleasant and uncomfortable, and yes, sometimes painful, this is not your real state. This is not forever because nothing really is forever and eternal other than your spirit, other than source, other than the divine that moves through each and every one of you. And we are complete with this message. If there's any question that you would like to ask, we are here to serve you. If not,